All right, call the City of Westfield, Indiana Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order for March 25th, 2020. Will the staff please note the presence of quorum?
Jim Ake,
Here.
Randall Graham.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. First up, action item number 1, approval of minutes from February 26, 2020. Having had opportunity to review those minutes, are there any additions, corrections, or comments? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved to approve minutes as stated.
I will second. Have a motion made by Jim Ake, seconded by Randall Graham to approve the minutes February 26, 2020. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to contracts and agreements. Action item number 2, Midwest Paving and City of Westfield Paving and Midland Trace Trail proposal.
So we have a proposal in the amount of $30,126 to pave the section of the Midland Trail that extends from Mill Street behind the existing restaurants along the Midland corridor and will terminate where Westfield Boulevard extension will be when it is finished.
Okay.
We did quote this out. I do not have the quotes with us, but we are packaging this project with the Ace of Bales South parking lot repair that was done or will be done and was approved last month. So we extended.
Good.
That contractor was able to add this onto their scope of work. So.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll make a motion to approve action item number 2, Midwest Paving, City of Westfield Paving and Midland Trace Trail proposal.
Second.
Have a motion made by Randall Graham, seconded by Jim Ake to approve action item number 2. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Action item number 3, White Construction City of Westfield Wheel Road improvements at State Road 32 goods and services contract.
John, you want to take this or you want me to?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take it. So this is a intersection improvements project at 032 and Wheeler, as well as Wheeler and Tournament Trail. We've been looking at this intersection for a while now, and this particular project actually in combination with the Wheeler Landing development. We went ahead and bid this out pretty quickly. The Wheeler Landing was hoping to get bids for this back to kind of work through their final development agreement. So we turned it around quickly. We got 4 bids. White Construction came in at a little over $1 million. The engineer's estimate was $930,000, but we recommend that we accept this bid as responsive and go ahead and get moving on it. Part of the reason for the overrun over the engineer's estimate is that as part of the bid, we wanted this contractor to hold his bid open until May of 2021 because some of these improvements aren't actually going to be in place. We don't want to actually do them until spring of next year as part of the Wheeler development agreement structure. So Jeremy, you may be able to add some light to that as well, but that's the gist of it.
Yeah, and the reason why we did this and we don't want to do the improvements at the intersection is as a part of that development agreement, the Wheeler Landing development will extend what will be Grand Park Boulevard from the intersection of Oak Ridge and 32 up to tie into the existing Grand Park Boulevard. We want this north-south movement in place prior to starting construction on this intersection.
Right.
So the signal will go in, Tournament Trail will be extended. That way we have controls here and then finish the road and then add this later.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and part of the improvements include, as Jeremy mentioned, a signal at Tournament Trail and Wheeler, but also dual left turn lanes for southbound Wheeler to eastbound 32, which will help clear some of that traffic out that collects during Grand Park sort of peak hours.
Yep, that'll be good.
The contract amount is $1,072,000. Per the new ordinance, this will go to council for approval following your guys' acceptance, assuming you approve.
Yep. Any Discussion, Jim?
This is a city expense, correct?
This
Is it reimbursable?
the actual expense will be carried by the Wheeler development, and
That's
then
what I
the
thought.
city will reimburse that with the increment and RIF that is generated from the
Okay,
development.
that's what I thought.
So
I
they
just
are
wanted
paying the
clarification.
they're paying the upfront
Thank you
cost.
for that. Okay,
Any
that's
other
all I had.
discussion?
That's all I had.
No further discussion, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve action item number 3, White Construction, City of Westfield Wheeler Road Improvements, State Road 32.
I will second that. Motion made by Jim Ake, seconded by Randall Graham to approve action item number 3. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to permit approval, action item number 4, encroachment permit 2020-165 Duke Energy, 206th Street, Cox Avenue, Tomlinson Road.
This is an encroachment permit application for an upgrade, a capacity upgrade project by Duke. It extends from outside our jurisdiction, south on Oak Ridge Road, along or adjacent to Chatham Hills, and then south to the terminus basically at 196th Street, the intersection there by the school. The project is to connect or drop additional capacity power to be able to expand and continue to develop Chatham Hills.
Okay. Discussion. Hearing none, I'll make a motion to approve action item number 4, encroachment permit 2020-165 Duke Energy.
I'll second.
Motion made by Randall Graham, seconded by Jim Ake to approve action item number 4. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Action item number 5, encroachment permit 2020-166 Duke Energy, 156th Street.
This is also a Duke Energy application for encroachment. They will be extending power along the south side of 156th Street, effectively from the Harmony subdivision west to provide power to the new subdivision that will go called Southwind. So.
All right. Any discussion?
No.
Hearing none, I'll make a motion to approve action item number 5, encroachment permit 2020-166 Duke Energy, 156th Street.
I'll second.
Motion made by Randall Graham, seconded by Jim Ake to approve action item number 5. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to action item number 6, encroachment application, Boone County RAMC 15410 Shelburne Road.
There is this is an application from Boone RMC Power Company, which services the rural portion of the west side of the city. The landowner for these parcels here is subdividing that into a large lot subdivision. Boone RMC needs to install 1 pole in order to be able to drop service underground to feed those lots.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve action item number 16, the encroachment application by Boone County RMC.
I'll second that. Motion made by Jim Ake, seconded by Randall Graham to.
That was action item number 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looked
That's
like
okay,
there's
they put a T in there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I read that wrong.
Hey, she did say that. I was looking at it, so I was seeing 6. So.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You want to amend your motion for the record?
I'll amend my motion to approve action item number 6, encroachment application, Boone County RMC.
I will second that motion. I have a motion made by Jim Ake, seconded by Randall Graham to approve action item number 6. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I will make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Motion made by Randall Graham, seconded by Jim Ake to approve the consent agenda. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. No fire chief, no police chief present. Jeremy, do you have anything?
Only that given our current condition and environment associated with COVID-19 is we are taking all precautions necessary. to keep our staff safe while continuing to provide all the services that we always have. So
Okay.
it took us a little while to get oriented last week and back on track, but we are out and about and continuing to do everything as we would. So
Very good.
okay,
Anything else?
nothing else from me.
Jim?
Nothing for me. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
There you go.